Coach Tucker showed me some photos of the gym you and your manager set up.
Yeah, I wanted to work on my game 24/7.
Something wrong with our training facility?
It doesn't have any candy in the vending machines. No, I just wanted to make sure I didn't have any excuses. You know how it is.
I do. And that work ethic of yours is something we all love about you.
Thank you.
You're going to fit our culture like a glove.
Well, I'm excited to be here. I feel like this is a perfect place to start my career.
Fantastic. Well, then why don't we talk about our goals for the season then? As a former player, I understand how important it is for an organization to clearly communicate its expectations, and I just want to make sure that we're all on the same page to start the season.
Let's do it.
I'll be frank with you, MP. We have a tremendous amount of work to do to get to where we need to go.
And what does that mean exactly?
Our goal is to win more games than we did last year. Build a culture, learn winning habits. Then, if it all works out, next year we can compete for a playoff spot.
Next year?
Okay, I know.
Next year?
I know.
Playoff spot?
I know it's a tough pill to swallow. All right, but you saw how we finished last year, and our roster doesn't have what it takes to aim any higher. If we set unrealistic goals, we are destined to fail.
I don't understand this at all, Cliff.
Okay. My job as the GM is to accurately evaluate the roster and make the moves I need to make to put us back in contention. I can't sit here and tell you that as our roster is constructed right now, we have what it takes to win a championship. I would be doing us a huge disservice.
And my goal is to make sure that you eat those words, Cliff. I know what happened last year, but I'm further along than what you realize. I'm a difference maker.
Nothing would make me happier than to be proven wrong, and we are going to give you every tool to do that. Which brings us to the next part of our meeting. Coach Tucker is going to help you set your personal goals for the first half of the season.
We've got some strong opinions on what you should focus on, but we'd like to get your input too.
Okay.
This is a collaboration.
That's great because I have been visualizing exactly how I want my career to be.
Visualizing.
Yeah.
Huh.
You know, like meditation and manifestation, that sort of thing.
Well, why don't you manifest some opinions on this list of potential goals for the first half of the season? Let me know if anything speaks to you.
You want me to just pick one?
There's a lot to work on at this level, always. And you'll do a little bit of everything, but we find that giving our players a list of specific goals to work on for the first half of the season is the best way to drive development.
All right, I'm with it.
It also allows us to give you some milestones to track your progress. We'll even highlight on our schedule some key games to use as measuring sticks.
That's that communication that you were talking about.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Go ahead. Pick a goal.
I want to win the NBA Cup.
That puts a lot of pressure on you and your teammates. You heard what Cliff just said about our expectations for the season.
I'm trying to change Cliff's mind. I'm trying to change everyone's mind. And winning the NBA Cup proves that we're much further along than everyone thinks, Cliff included.
You'll have to work harder than you've worked in your entire life to accomplish this.
Look,
you know that, right?
I'm built for this, Coach. I need this, all right?
Then that's what we'll work toward.
Okay, fantastic. Wish being a GM was always this easy. One more thing.
Yep.
We got Media Day coming up.
Oh, I love Media Day. It's always been fun for me as a fan, so this will be cool.
Our PR director, Donna Chase, she's going to walk you through everything. She's great. You're going to love her. Brian, anything you want to add?
Just keep working. Yeah, we'll talk more about your spot in the rotation as we get closer to the season opener.
All right. Appreciate your time. Look forward to building something special here.
So do we.
All right. Thank you.
Have a good one.
You too.
good, MP?
MP, I'm Donna. Nice to meet you.
So nice to meet you, Donna. My manager tells me you're one of the best PR people in pro sports.
Well, I'm not sure Mr. Wells has the requisite experience to make that call, but I'm glad he thinks highly of me. Shall we talk media day?
Yeah, let's do it.
Now, this is all pretty standard fare, and I know Mr. Wells signed you up for media training over the summer, so there shouldn't be anything you can't handle.
You can call him Patrick. We're not that formal with each other.
If that's your preference.
It is.
Wonderful. We've also secured you an interview with 2K Tip-Off magazine. If all goes well, you will be the cover athlete for their upcoming issue.
Wow, that sounds fun.
It is important to note that this interview will not be conducted by our in-house content team, which means anything you say can be published, especially if it's sensational or controversial in any way.
It's noted.
I'm gonna be upfront with you, MP. I'm a team employee, first and foremost. And it's my job to make sure this team is seen in the best light possible. You make the team look good, we'll be on great terms. You make the team look bad, and we will have a problem. But I have no reason to doubt your character. By all accounts, you're a responsible, smart, considerate young man. And it's because I respect you that I want to put my cards on the table.
Thank you.
Are we clear?
Crystal clear, Miss Chase.
Please, call me Donna. Now, whenever you're ready, you can take that elevator to the practice facility and start your interview.
I'm telling you, Hunter, best movie I've seen in the past 20 years for sure. Yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
so I have to check it out.
definitely.
Hey, can I ask you one last question?
Of course, shoot.
So you grew up in Illinois, about a couple hours outside Chicago, right?
Right.
And I know you're too young to have watched Jordan's Bulls in the moment, but I was wondering, how has his legacy affected you as you developed into the player you are today?
MJ's legacy. Man, if you're a hooper from Illinois, that shadow that he casts, it follows you everywhere.
Felt bad, yeah.
Yeah, people, they still talking about looking for the next MJ, like LeBron never happened.
Still, being from Chicago, that's a pretty heavy burden trying to live up to that.
It is, and it isn't, I don't put pressure on myself for results. I put pressure on myself to work. If I put in as much work as possible, I'll live with whatever happens.
So you're not trying to one-up the GOAT.
Oh, nah, man. I'm trying to learn from him. How he continued to evolve as a player, how he balanced taking over a game and still keeping his teammates involved. Do I think that I have greatness? Of course. But it's not about comparing myself to MJ. It's about maximizing my gifts and my talents and using them in a way that leads to us winning more games. Because at the end of the day, that's what it's about, winning games. And that's what I hope to do here.
Nicely done. I can see that media training is paying off.
I was just honest, mostly.
But you didn't give them any bulletin board material, okay? It shows maturity and restraint. Look, I get it. Tooting your own horn feels really good when you've earned it the way you have. But you know what? The real pros, they let their game do the talking.
MJ did not hold back on saying bold statements.
But
Come
you're
on.
thinking MJ once he was MJ. He didn't come into the league talking like that. And you know why? Because that sort of thing doesn't fly when your teammates don't know if you can back it up.
All right, that makes sense.
Good.
I hear you, Donna.
All right. Now they're ready to take some photographs, and it sounds like they're considering you for the cover.
Okay, that's what's up. So, you got any advice for me?
Pose in a way that reflects your public persona, okay? You know a picture's worth 1,000 words.
Okay.
Why don't you head over there now? They're all set up for you.
Thank you as always.
Good luck.
Thank you.
And P, huge fan.
What's up, man? How you doing? You
Good,
all
how are you?
right? I'm good.
Yeah, this is what we'll be shooting today?
All right. Stand right here.
Right there. See some of your best poses.
All right, man.
Oh, that's the magic right there. Yep. Hold that. Perfect.
All right.
Got all we need.
Cool. Hey, you know when this issue comes out, man?
I don't know the exact date, but follow us on social, and it'll be up there first.
All right. I got you, man. Thanks.
All right, MP.
Yep.
There he is.
Looking good, my guy.
My kids were nice last weekend. Oh yeah? I was up at the top. Oh, I sat right near the glass. I got the $20 seats. You? 25. $5 difference. It's ice cold. I have no idea. I gotta get up early tomorrow to wait in line for some barbecue. No overtime tonight.
Time to
okay?
talk rotation.
Great. I've been looking forward to this.
Every NBA player wants to start someday, and I'm sure you're no different.
I've never come off the bench a day in my life, coach.
That's pretty much the case for every player in an NBA locker room, until they get to the league.
Right? Of course.
There's no nice way to say this, so I'm gonna put it bluntly. You've got an established player in front of you. You want his spot, you're gonna have to take it from him.
Okay. That makes sense.
This team is a meritocracy. You get the minutes you earn. Nothing's given. It doesn't matter what your draft position is or how much you're getting paid. You get it done out there on the court, we'll put you in the starting lineup.
So just so I'm clear, how do you make that decision? Like, will you let me know when I've done enough to become a starter?
Yeah, we've got some milestones we want to see you hit. You hit them, we'll put you in the starting lineup.
This is all pretty straightforward.
Like Cliff said, communication is a big part of what we do here as a ball club.
I can see that, and it's much appreciated, coach.
Good, now get ready. It's almost game time.
All right. I'll see you later, coach.
See you.
Yo.
So how'd it go with Coach? Any surprises? What'd he say?
Not really. If I want to be a starter, then I got to outplay the guy ahead of me. Simple as that.
Yeah. Yeah, that seemed fair.
It's sports. It is what it is, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, look, not to bring any extra motivation or anything like that, but you know only starters get endorsement deals, right?
I already know. You know, dudes on the bench ain't getting no shoe deal.
They're not. Not right now, but that day will come.
Okay.
For right now, let's just take this in. We in the league. I mean, you ever visualize something like this?
You know what, P, man? I never really thought about what the tunnel looks like, man.
No. I'm not talking about the tunnel. I'm talking about right here. You and me, you're getting ready to play in your first NBA game.
Honestly, no. You know, nothing prepares you for this, man. No matter how many high-pressure situations that you face, this is different, man.
Or what about that open run I got your invitation to? You know, things got a little heated between you know who, yeah?
Well, yeah, that was dope, but we didn't have 20,000 people watching us, man.
That's true.
Yeah, it's a little different.
It's different.
All right, then.
It's different.
Hey,
it's
hey.
different.
Yeah.
Hey, look, though, I ain't gonna hold you up. I know you gotta go win that game.
No doubt, no doubt.
Yeah, so make Plainview proud, yeah?
You already know what it is, P.
You know.
Plainview.
Get ready to light it up tonight.
And tonight, we've all been waiting for the start of a brand new NBA season. The home crowd is pumped up and ready to go. We might even see the debut of MP in this one. And it's our favorite day of the year at 2K Sports. At long last, it's time to roll the ball out there and get the new season of NBA basketball underway. This is Brian Anderson, joined by Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson. Allie LaForce will be our reporter from the sideline. And now a look at the upcoming schedule for the San Antonio Spurs. On Saturday, they'll be matching up against Steven Adams and the Houston Rockets.
The energy in the building. This house is rocking. These fans are so pumped up and optimistic about their team right now.
And Grant, a look here at MP, this year's first-round draft pick. He grew up outside of Chicago, and what a moment for him to enjoy his first NBA minutes.
And you talked to MP about his time growing up, and he shared that he studied Jordan and the Bulls. It's a dream come true for him to step out onto an NBA court and try to follow those footsteps.
And it's Irving missing. San Antonio has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. All right, let's toss it over to the sideline for a report on MP.
Hey, Brian. Well, a lot of anticipation for the rookie MP as he makes his NBA debut tonight. I caught up with him before the game and asked if he had any reflections on his journey here, and he said, I had to grow a lot as a player, not just in skills, but in my approach to the game. He told me that it's been a long journey to get here, but that it's just the first step in the best chapter yet.
Well, Allie, I know a lot of people are excited about MP's potential. There's a minute 17 left to play in the first quarter. And he banks in the layup. Irving's got 5.
Kyrie has the ability to finish like very few players in NBA history, and he shows it right there.
From deep, MP. Yes! And it's Paul with the assist that time.
And far from the best shot, but all that matters is the end result. Somehow he sinks it.
Lively with a screen on Paul. Jacks up a three. And that's good. Irving for three. Give him 8 points now.
Scoring well this quarter, picking up steam as he goes.
Hall, and he knocks it down. He's 3 of 5 now from the floor.
And that's what happens when you let MP get positioning inside.
Mavericks trail by 4. Thompson outside. Stolen by MP. Now the Spurs moving it up the floor. Here's Paul. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
Already 6 of their points coming off second chances. Pretty impressive.
Dallas has gone 3 of 7 from beyond the arc in the first. Pass to Lively. Outside Irving. The three. Offensive rebound, Mavericks. And that one's good. Davis.
Well, look, it's no secret that Davis can be a dominant figure on the glass, and he just turns rebounds into points so easily.
Stolen by Thompson. And up the court they come. The Mavericks on the break. Off target at the rim.
Just enough resistance to force the miss. Barely. That's one he'll generally make.
And so it's Victor Wembanyama making things happen for San Antonio. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The out of this world, MP!
Okay, young man. We see you, MP. We know you for real.
Ooh, a great look there. Brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Mavericks trail by 6. And we're joined now by Shams Charania. He's calling in with a story. Good to have you, Shams. What's going on?
Thanks, guys. Well, after their three-point shooting abandoned them in the finals, the Mavericks have addressed that shortcoming in a major way, acquiring one of the Splash Brothers, Klay Thompson. Klay is eager for a fresh start and an opportunity, I'm told, to add another ring to his championship resume. This should be a match made in heaven.
Without a doubt. Shams Charania with the report. Thanks, Shams. Washington outside. Puts up a three. A rebound by Hall.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Paul finds MP. Unloads. It's good. The assist that time from Paul. Paul's got 3 assists in the game.
And shooting-wise, he's been fantastic, helping to build this lead.
And so it's Irving with it. He brings it up for the Mavs. 11-point game. Tonight, their first look at this San Antonio squad this year.
Yeah, they got swept by this team in the season series last year, which goes against all logic.
Washington's shot is good.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
Knocks down the triple.
Always ready to fire. Castle wasting no time.
And here is Irving. Give him 8. Down low. Gafford. Pass to Christie. Outside Irving. Driving in. Can't hit from in close. Spurs lead by 11. MP outside. The three. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Irving for 3. That one doesn't drop.
And after connecting twice from deep in the first quarter, he hasn't been able to drain another here in the second.
You know, Grant, you talk to scouts about Stephon Castle. They just feel like this guy's a winner.
Well, certainly we saw that at Connecticut. Now, as a freshman, he was a key piece in their title run. He actually turned up his game in the tournament, and that's rare for any freshman.
To end the run, that one a tad offline, but it drops in for him. Irving's got 10 points in the game.
I love seeing Irving's work in the mid-range, intelligent at reading the defense and recognizing when to take these shots.
A big group substitution here for Dallas. Lively, he's checked in for Gafford. Davis comes in for Washington. Thompson, he's checked in for Marshall. And Dante Exum subbed in for Irving. San Antonio leading by 14. MP left side. Vassell outside. Back to MP. Let's go with a three. That's no good. He's 8 for 11. Dallas has gone 1 of 4 from three-point land here in the second. Outside Davis. Beyond the arc. Oh, Anthony Davis reigns in the three.
Just some quick thinking from AD. Doesn't want to give the D any time to react. Just catch it and shoot it.
And here's MP from outside. Rebound collected by Anthony Davis. Dallas has gone 2 of 5 from distance here in the second quarter. No good there. That would have cut it to single digits. Kicks it out to MP. Three-pointer. That one's good. And it's Barnes with the assist. Hall's got 22.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. They should continue to ride the hot hand.
Exum with it. Pass to Christie. Puts up a deep three. Rebound San Antonio. Wembanyama's got 4 rebounds now. Vassell finds MP. Fires the three. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
When MP is having a night like this, you just can't keep him from getting the ball.
There's 45 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Exum passes to Davis. Here's Christie. He's scoreless. The three from Thompson. Barnes with the rebound.
Credit to him for trying to get that three right back. Missed the shot, but that's a fighter's mentality.
Pass to Vassell. From deep, MP. On target from range. 28 points for him.
Nice shot by MP. Great touch from outside.
And they can run up the clock here. No need to rush it.
Yeah, you don't have to be quick. You just have to be deliberate.
And the foul on Anthony Davis. That's his first foul.
And great job to establish position and square up.
So as we conclude the first half, a fairly one-sided game. It's the Spurs just dominating this one. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow on 2K Sports.
Welcome, one and all. Before we hear Kenny and Shaq's insights on that first half, let's look ahead and check out the upcoming schedule.
When I look at San Antonio, they don't get their home opener until next game. But tonight, they start this new season on the road, kind of like Kenny storming into the kitchen and trying to take all my barbecue chicken.
That's because you're in my building, and I'm eating all the barbecue chicken, big fella.
And let's talk now about the game we've been watching. What a terrific first half for the San Antonio Spurs.
Obviously, they've been locked in from range. Your confidence grows as each shot goes in. It becomes contagious.
Yeah, in the second half, though, they got to mix it up a little more because those who live by the three, you know the rest.
And that is going to do it for us. Let's get back to some second half action with Brian Anderson and company.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Hey, you look. For Dallas, Washington's checked in for Davis, and Christie's subbed in for Klay Thompson. MP's checked in for San Antonio. Richard, you evolved as a shooter over the course of your career. Talk about developing shooting in the NBA game.
Well, it dictates what kind of offense you can run. You don't need a bunch of good shooters, but if you've only got one or two, your interior play better be strong.
So on the floor for the Spurs, Sohan and Wemby are the bigs. De'Aaron Fox is out there with Chris Paul. And it's Hall in at the 3. Dallas has gone just 1 of 6 from long distance here in the third. The shots just aren't falling. Irving looking around. Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama.
With great mobility in the 8-foot wingspan. Yes, 8 foot. Wembanyama easily wipes that shot away.
He's been dominant all game long. Nobody on the floor can stop him. And look, let's just say he knows it.
We've gone about 3.5 minutes here into the third. Pass to Christie. Now here's Washington. He's got 5. Lets it go. San Antonio with a rebound. Wembanyama's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Here's Hall. And the rebound goes to Dallas. Looking ahead to their next one. Playing at Phoenix. They'll match up against the Suns. And that'll be their only game on the road before heading back home. Christie passes to Irving. Oh, MP with a block.
You should know a young guy like MP is looking to send that shot all the way into the crowd.
There's 37 seconds left in the third quarter. Excellent D there from Lively. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Outside Irving. Pass to Lively. Here's Christie. Clock at 6. Again, the miss by Dallas.
Well, his shooting is unfortunately not helping things. And his lackluster accuracy is probably the thing that's keeping them behind.
And the three-pointer goes.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
And so it's San Antonio with a gigantic 33-point lead at the close of the quarter. Well, it's clear the defensive focus was to shut down Kyrie Irving, because so far it's working. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this.
Help him out. Mismatch. Help him.
And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
That wasn't a better pass in the game, almost like he had a sixth sense.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Washington and Gafford, the combo inside. Then there's Najee Marshall, then it's Kyrie Irving, and it's Christie in at the 2. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. And here's MP from outside. Kyrie Irving clears the rebound. Irving's got 5 rebounds in the game. Well, you look at the so-called super teams that have been assembled in recent years. A lot of cautionary tales.
Yeah, I mean, teams giving up their draft picks for the better part of a decade to bring in a star. It can get ugly really fast if things don't work out.
And that's how you lead a team, literally.
MP scanning the floor. Uses the glass to drop it in. MP's got 38 points.
And from the mid-range area, they've been the more effective team.
Christie passes to Irving. A few possessions into the fourth, just over a minute played. Charity stripe shot. Nice shot by Christie. Christie's got his first 2 points of the night. On offense, here is San Antonio. They'll be playing host to Houston for their next game. That'll be the first of good. Another from 3.
He's got this defense scrambling. Even when they've got 2 guys on him, he finds a way to get to space.
And he's making some team history. He just tied the franchise record for 3-pointers in a single game. Irving, the pass to Gafford. Here's Marshall. The 3-ball. Nails it from beyond the arc. Marshall's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. Here's MP. Again, the Spurs score.
As they set their sights on locking up the win, he has to do everything in his power to make this happen.
We've got a chance to check up on Anthony Davis' status. Allie?
The head athletic trainer for the Mavericks let me know the status. He said that unfortunately it's a strained quad muscle that's creating a lot of pain. It's just so unfortunate to experience injuries like this early in the season, just barely out of the gates and already an unexpected setback.
Okay, thanks for the update. Good to get that information. Now we know how things are coming along, Grant.
That's true. It's the uncertainty factor with injuries that can be so hard to handle.
And you never want to speculate, so it's nice for us, and especially his teammates, to get some facts.
Irving for three. Rebounded by Branham.
It's clear he's totally out of sync. The team needs to rethink its strategy around what to do with him.
Out left to the wing. Back to MP. Takes a three. And it's Irving with a rebound. Irving's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's Washington. Ooh, excellent D there from Barnes. And so MP will bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. Well, Grant, with this new media deal, more broadcasters for the NBA.
You're right, B.A., and the league benefits economically. Hopefully, more innovation on the broadcast side, too, and a chance to even reach new fans as well.
All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Spurs.
All game long, they've been making it rain from the arc. And look, they've done it by feeding the hot hands.
Well, something else that stands out is how they've shared the ball. I mean, they're getting a lot of their points from sharp passing.
Johnson, he's checked in for San Antonio. Wesley comes in for Branham. Here's Lively. Dallas, no good that time either. San Antonio has gone only 1 of 4 from the perimeter here in this fourth quarter.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Spurs.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year.
Yeah, this is far from the last word in the season series. Still 3 more meetings between them and plenty of motivation to square things up.
And again for 3.
And he's now set the team record for most threes in a single game. What a shot he's got.
A lot of it stems from his confidence. Even when he misses, he's sure the next one's going in.
He can hit from anywhere on the floor and go on unbelievable streaks, too. Like tonight, I mean, who does it better from distance?
You know what? He's got to look to get other guys involved. The three-point stroke is off.
Out to the right wing. From about 16, and another one.
My goodness, 50 for the game.
Just putting on a show. Exum outside. To the middle. Here's Thompson. MP with the block. There's the drive. And again.
That's 52 points for him.
Making it all look too easy right now. And so it's San Antonio easily grabbing this one. A statement road victory. So impressive.
Statement indeed, B.A. It was in enemy territory, but they controlled the game and took the crowd completely out of it. That's how you win on the road.
And that'll do it for this inaugural game of the NBA season. For Grant Hill, Richard Jefferson, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K.
You earned that one.
First game in the pros. I'm sure your phone is blowing up.
You know, I haven't. Makes sense.
Look,
All right. You got your feet wet. Now the real work starts.
Whatever it takes, Coach. Coach, that was great. That was really helpful.
They talk the talk, but you walk the walk. Get the popcorn ready. It's game time. Hottest team in the land coming through.
The fans have been waiting for it. They want to see the debut of MP. He'll get a chance to show what he can do as they make their home debut. You can feel the electricity in the building. Welcome, everyone, and what a game we have for you tonight as we get set to bring you NBA action on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge is on our sideline. And you look at their injuries, down a starter and a reserve. That shuffles up their lineup a bit.
2 injuries, one of their stars out, but it's all about how you respond to the adversity.
A look at the opening lineup for the Houston Rockets. Alperen Sengun out there with Dylan Brooks. Then there's Jalen Green. Then there's Amen Thompson. And it's Holiday in at the point. And for San Antonio, Sohan is the 4 with the lengthy Wembanyama playing the 5. Paul out there with Fox. And it's Vassell in at the small forward position. Hearing scouts talk about MP before the draft, the one concern they had was his hesitation to take over games himself.
And I think that's just how MP is wired, right? He's always been a team-first player, even if that means sacrificing his own shot a bit too often.
And the Spurs he's checked in for Fox. Tari Eason's checked in for Houston. Whitmore comes in for Aaron Holiday. This will be his 3rd free throw shot of the game. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. What do you got for us, DA?
Hey, Kevin. Greg Popovich is guiding a young Spurs team that's hoping to return this franchise to the dominance that saw 5 titles since 1999. Pop said the standards haven't changed. Be very direct, demand, be fair, and love them. They got to know you care about them. So it's all the same formula from 25 years ago to today. Kevin?
It's an interesting story, David. Thank you. And, of course, as a Hall of Famer, you bringing that to us? Perfect. Here's Brooks. Following the basket by MP. Brooks kicks to Green. Lets the 3 fly. San Antonio with the rebound. They want to keep it rolling here following the win against Dallas.
Mental toughness on the road. The arena was rocking, but they just got down to business and never let up.
Well, you know, it takes character, poise, toughness to win on the road, and that's exactly what they showed last game.
Here's Green, following the basket by MP. And the shot goes in. Green's got 6 points.
He's somebody that's really comfortable carrying the offensive load.
On the wing, MP. Brooks covering. Wembanyama outside. Here's MP. That drops. Nice feed that time from Wembanyama. 6 points for him.
And this is why you got to be all up in MP's airspace, even as the pass is coming his way.
Pass to Eason. 29 seconds left to play here in the first. Green missing again. San Antonio leading by 6. To the inside and out of bounds as the Rockets gain possession.
You know, I think he may have forced that pass when there was really no reason to.
Here's Shepherd. From outside the arc, buries the long-range jumper. A nice first quarter of play. We've seen plenty of offense so far. Spurs lead by 3. And the second quarter will get underway just after this short break. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Spurs?
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
Yeah, and you know, so many of their hoops came off an assist, which is a good sign of ball movement and sharing that ball.
Fox is out there with Castle. Then it's MP. Then it's Barnes. And it's Bassey in at the 5, down low. That's the San Antonio 5. Oh, MP slamming it down.
Tell you what, MP's game makes you excited about the future of this league.
And on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you can see how impressive that move was. Here's Thompson. He's got 6. Rockets trail by 3. Eason, a screen on MP. And the rejection by MP. And now the fast break. Fox with the ball. Over Whitmore. Eason grabs the board. Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. Adams outside. Pass to Thompson. Shepherd with the ball. That doesn't go on the chance to tie. MP outside. The 3. The shot, no good. Rockets have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Thompson sets the pick for Shepherd. Thompson outside. The rebound by the Spurs.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
MP, that's for 2. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
At the offensive end, he's been assertive and efficient, guys. A big reason why they hold this lead right now.
Quarter number 2, we're about 2 minutes in. Here's Shepherd. To the middle, 6 to shoot, and Adams with the slam.
And that play is tailor-made for Adams. Not many guys set a better screen and then the quick roll off it to get the finish.
And so it's Thompson with it. He'll bring it up for Houston. It's a 3-point game. And Clark watching Amen Thompson. He is just a different kind of athlete.
He sure is, boy. Special as an athlete. And we've got some of the greatest athletes in the world across the NBA. He's smooth, he's explosive, he's fluid, well coordinated. Seems like he just kind of floats in the air. It's special to watch him do his thing. Boy, MP is just filleting this defense. I mean, they've got no answers for him right now.
And timeout is called by Ime Udoka. Looking for a breather and maybe just one or two things to talk about. Houston with a big group substitution here. Şengün's checked in for Steven Adams. Dillon Brooks comes in for Thompson. Green, he's checked in for Cam Whitmore. And Aaron Holiday's subbed in for Shepard. Holiday looking over the floor. And the wide open shot from Green. Another miss by Houston. Spurs leading by 6. MP with it. It's picked up by Brooks. And the dunk by MP.
Excellent play by MP at the rack. You got to take that risk every now and then.
Rockets have gone just 2 of 8 shooting here in the second quarter. Green finds Eason. Brooks outside. Puts up a 3. He's just scored his first basket with that shot, making him 1 for 4.
A guy who shoots freely at the perimeter, Brooks, can do real damage from out there.
Here's Hall. And MP throws it down hard.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark.
And guys, I know there are a lot of questions right now defensively for this team. There's no doubt about that.
Here's MP. Oh, MP, tough shot.
Monster quarter for him. He's put the team on his back, trying to carry them to the W.
Rockets trail by 9. Eason, a screen on MP. MP against Brooks. And the rejection by MP.
And the wingspan of Wembanyama, massive. He's fantastic at using it to erase shots.
And here's MP for 3. And it's good. Looking quite sharp with 10 of 12 shooting tonight.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Şengün with the screen for Holiday. No good. They had a chance to end the run there. And so it's San Antonio enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. A look at the field goal percentage numbers tells the story of what tough defense they're playing today. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
Hello and welcome. Before we take a look at the action from the first half, a brief overview of some upcoming games.
You take a look at the Spurs, hey, their spirits are high. They have a chance to start the season on a winning streak. Build up that momentum, guys.
The way they looked in that first game, it certainly wouldn't be a surprise. Switching back to that first half of action, everything's been working for the Spurs.
Bench mob. They've been on one, giving those starters a breather, and it's providing instant offense.
That depth also critical to staying out of foul trouble. And that is it for halftime, folks. It is back to Kevin Harlan and the crew for the second half.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
And awards now have a minimum amount of games needed to qualify. An interesting twist in this whole story.
Yeah, and it seems logical because of the uproar from the fans and the media that they implement this. And how can you be that impactful in reality, though, if you only play half the year?
Taking a look at the Rockets, they've got Jalen Green, Dylan Brooks out there with Amen Thompson. Then it's for the Spurs. Whitmore, he's checked in for the Rockets.
It's all you, MP. You got this.
Thompson against MP. And the rejection by MP. Throw-in, the pass to Hall. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball. Oh! Wow! My goodness!
The desire to win, it fuels MP. He doesn't let anything get in his way.
And that's life above the rim, courtesy of our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Now here is Holiday. Scoreless thus far. And they're moving it up. Oh, watch out for Wembanyama.
The perfect lob partner. Wembanyama with elite hand-eye coordination.
And so here is Houston. Here's Thompson. And Thompson throws it down.
And dropping the sledgehammer there, he curbs a 10-0 run by the Spurs.
MP outside. Paul outside. Back to MP. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. Paul's got 4 points this quarter.
Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
You know, they came out of the locker room, revved up the gas pedal, and haven't slowed down yet.
And that one's good, Whitmore. Whitmore's got his first points of the night.
And Whitmore, a beast inside because of his power and ability to elevate.
Kicks it out to Paul. Paul gets a screen from Hall. From the arc. And Chris Paul hits from deep. Paul's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Pass to Whitmore. Back to Holiday. Houston moving it around. Holiday, a screen on Wembanyama. Here's Şengün. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's going to be on Victor Wembanyama.
And Şengün is a hard player to get a handle on, pretty unpredictable, which makes him hard to guard without fouling.
The free throw dropped for Şengün. Incredible for his age. The decision-making of Şengün GA is very impressive.
So calm when he sees a double coming. Reads and reacts with ease when he's on the block or at the nail. Reminds you of a young Jokic with how he sees the game.
Looking at who's out there now for the Spurs. Harrison Barnes, he's checked in for Jeremy Sohan. Cancel comes in for Fox. And Jordan McLaughlin subbed in for Chris Paul. Şengün with the screen for Whitmore. From outside, off the mark.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
From the corner, Green with the rebound. 18 points separating the teams. That's the biggest lead of the game. Here's Eason. Makes it off the glass.
One of the reasons they're behind is because we haven't seen enough of that. He needs to become a bigger part of the offense.
MP, that's for two. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And so it's San Antonio in command with a 16-point lead as the buzzer sounds. Their defense has been active and effective. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Castle is out there with Fox. Then there's Harrison Barnes. Then it's MP. And it's Bassey in at the 5 spot. That's the San Antonio 5. Rockets trail by 18. Whitmore up top. Eason gets a wide open look. Good on the triple.
Boy, they've been terrific from beyond here in the second.
Exactly what the doctor ordered. Those 3-point bombs will erase the deficit quickly if they can keep it up.
Hall, that's good.
Strong work for him at the offensive end, helping them to maintain that lead.
Whitmore with it. Beyond the arc. Barnes grabs the miss. Here's Hall. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Good work inside by MP there, challenging the defense and forcing the foul.
And a closer look here at the hustle stats for San Antonio.
Phenomenal work on the defensive end so far. That stands out the most. They've made it their mission to block shots and make things hard for the opposition.
And they've also not only created turnovers tonight, but converted on them. All game long, that strategy has been paying off.
The first one falls.
A quiet but confident player. MP is one of those guys that lets his play do the talking most of the time.
Chris Paul, he's checked in for Castle. Aaron Holiday is checked in for the Rockets. And both free throws good for MP. About a minute played here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Eason. Here's Whitmore. And here is Adams. Clock at 6. And here's Thompson. Back to Adams. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson.
And this is where Adams has the biggest impact. The closer to the basket, the more effective he is.
MP against Thompson. He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. And he's on his way to the free throw line.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
Victor Wembanyama is checked in for San Antonio. Jeremy Sohan comes in for Barnes. Houston also making some changes. Şengün's checked in for Adams. Brooks comes in for Tari Eason. And it's Green in for Whitmore. Clark, some people have claimed there is too much talent now in this NBA and not enough teams.
Interesting point. I don't know if I fully agree with it. Clearly, talent has always been the driver in the league. I think because the league is generally younger, that the talent is not as refined, so therefore you have a little disjointedness with teams. But the blend of talent into teamwork is still what the best teams do at a high level.
Rockets trail by 20. Here's Green. Rebound by Sohan.
Misfires again, and the ball just refuses to cooperate with it. It's a tough day so far.
Here's MP. Green with the rebound. And so Green will bring it up for the Houston Rockets. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. And the rejection by Wembanyama. The drive by MP.
Well, the defense tries to collapse on MP's drive, but he just refuses to back out.
And it seems each season more things can be subject to video review. Are you a fan of that, Greg?
I'm a fan of keeping the game moving. I'm not sure I'd get rid of review, but I sure would like the league to find a way to speed them up.
Here's Holiday. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Brooks with it. Sohan's there. Brooks kicks to Green. 6 on the shot clock. Shoots over Fox. Another miss by Houston. San Antonio leading by 22. MP outside. And then jammed down as it goes right over Amen Thompson.
That is not possible. What we just, is that possible?
I think it is, Greg. Not probable, but like possible, like you said.
He's one of the few players in the NBA who can pull something like that off.
Green kicks to Brooks. No good again that time. San Antonio's gone 6 of 14 with the 3 ball tonight. Just a little over 40%. MP passes to Paul. Here's MP. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Paul's got 41.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for San Antonio.
As one-sided as it gets today, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And so with this, they'll end up with their second win on the year.
And guys, when you're going head-to-head against someone 4 times over the course of a season, it's a great feeling to snatch that first one. Good in-game adjustments tonight against the Rockets.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for MP.
It was the kind of game for him that all scorers dream of, where the basket seemed as wide as a barrel. And it's just competing, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
Now Shepard. Green with a screen on Wesley. Shepard. The Rockets with another miss.
Oh, man, he'd love to have that one over.
Pass to Castle. MP outside. No good from outside. And here are the Rockets now. Whitmore finds Green. And some nice passing there by Houston. Here's Whitmore. To end the run. And it's blocked. And they recover it. And Green gets it to go. And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. So long and good night, everyone.
Great win tonight, MP.
Great win tonight, MP. Visualize a win tonight. Then go out and take it.
MP, you got that look in your eye tonight.
Greetings, folks. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for our latest presentation of NBA basketball. Brian Anderson here, joined by the Hall of Famer Grant Hill and Coach Stan Van Gundy. We'll hear from Allie LaForce as well. And now a look at the upcoming schedule for the San Antonio Spurs. On Wednesday, they kick off a road trip at Oklahoma City where they'll take on the Thunder. And then on Thursday, they'll go up against the Jazz in Utah.
What a great opportunity for this team to take a step forward. They have some tough road games coming up, and that kind of stretch can bring a team together. Winning some of these games would be huge for their overall confidence.
So the Houston starting five. We've got Green.
Selfish. They play for one another. You can see how it keeps the whole team involved. And I'll tell you what, I just love watching teams that can pass like this.
And the Spurs making a change here. Hall's checked in. Dylan Brooks checked in for the Rockets. Whitmore comes in for Holiday. Something that the organization loves about MP Grant. He's always letting his game do the talking.
Yeah, he'll respond with a quip here or there. But for the most part, MP lets his actions do the work, not his mouth. He's very mature and as focused of a rookie that you'll find.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Greg Popovich had a few moments to share with me. We talked about how Alperen Şengün can act as a facilitator. Coach said he sees the floor like nobody else. He's got a great mind for the game, and if you let him find his guy out of the high post, he will punish you. No doubt about it, they're aware. He is the engine of this offense.
And Allie, thanks. Count it. Thompson's got his second basket on the night.
You know, inside is where Thompson excels, and the concentration allowing him to finish there.
From deep, MP. And San Antonio hits again from deep.
That's 3 buckets in a row off assist.
Outside Eason. Back to Thompson. Şengün, the screen. 6 to shoot. The floater. The putback. Rebound by San Antonio. Last time they met was right here, and they were able to come out with a win.
And they came away with the win because everyone contributed. The starters, the bench, they all played as a unit.
Yeah, give credit to those guys for playing with such aggressiveness. It makes a huge difference when you get that kind of boost from your second unit.
And here's Thompson. He'll bring it up for the Rockets. They trail by 1. From 12 feet. He can't get that one to fall. A nice first quarter of play. We've seen plenty of offense so far. It's the Spurs. They lead by 1. Stay with us now as we get set to bring you quarter number 2 after this. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Spurs.
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
Another thing they're doing well early on is moving the ball, playing selfless basketball, and getting everybody involved on the offensive end.
This is how the floor looks for the Rockets starting the second. Cam Whitmore out there with Dillon Brooks. Then it's Shepard, then it's Green, and it's Adams in at the 5. And the basket by MP.
Getting it done from the in-between area, MP just taking what the defense gives them.
Stan, it feels like the hardest part of team building is getting a superstar. The Spurs have one.
Well, they sure do, B.A. San Antonio was retooling for a few years, and then they won that 2023 lottery and draft Victor Wembanyama, a superstar, and now it's about surrounding him with the right guys.
And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Rockets.
Well, our coaching staff has to be happy with how active they've been defensively, forcing turnovers and making the offense uncomfortable.
They've also done a good job defensively so far tonight, just making it tough all around on shooters, and it shows in their block numbers.
The Rockets have gotten 2 of 5 shots to fall this second quarter. Pass to Shepard. And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter. Rebound by San Antonio. Now MP. 43 points last game out. Oh, look at MP doing his thing down there.
He's been reliable from the floor, and that's reflected on the scoreboard.
Here's Shepard. Still no points. And here's Green from the arc. Barnes with the rebound.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot in most possessions.
And MP throws it down.
With the way he can fill it up at this age, it's scary to think how good MP might be in a few years.
Rockets trail by 4. And Ime Udoka has called timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Stan, you've coached so many rookies over the years. What are some key things you like to see from a player coming into the league?
Well, look, you've got to have the guy, Brian, that's ready.
San Antonio making a change here. MP's checked in. And the Rockets making a change here as well. Whitmore's checked in. .146 left in the half. Fires for 3. And Chris Paul clears it away.
Well, that's a shot the defense felt like they could live with, and it worked out for them that time.
The slam by MP.
Oh, my. Powering through the contact. MP just went to work on them in the paint.
1:27 left in the second period. Now here's Holiday. Up top, Thompson. Over MP. The Rockets with another miss.
And it didn't register as an official block, but he did everything you want in disrupting that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Victor Wembanyama is looking to make the Spurs a contender. He said, my hunger is bigger than ever to win and compete. I can get so much better, and this is what I'm trying to do every game, every week, and every month. There's no need to be frustrated. I keep my long-term goals in mind.
Passion and patience. Good stuff, Allie. Thank you. From deep, MP. It's hauled in by Houston. A tough loss coming against San Antonio in their last game.
It's always hard to get a win on the road, especially when you show zero energy on the defensive end.
Yeah, when you have a defensive showing this poor, it's normally due to an overall lack of effort.
Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama.
With great mobility and the 8-foot wingspan, yes, 8 foot, Wembanyama easily wipes that shot away. One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
From deep, MP. Goes back up. Misses at the rim. And so it's MP making things happen for the Spurs. He made a big impact, scoring 12 points in the quarter. We'll be right back with you shortly.
Greetings, everybody. Before we review the first half, let's take an early season peek at how the Western Conference is shaking out so far.
You know, for the Rockets, they've started this season on the right foot, something we kind of expected, given their offseason. We'll see if this is a pace they can maintain as the year rolls on.
As we shift our focus now to the Spurs, it's a tight one after 2 quarters of play.
Total team effort. Instead of 5 starters, it's like they've got 7 or 8 guys getting it done. That's how good the reserves have been tonight, guys.
Lots of interchangeable parts. They can throw different lineups at you. Keeps you guessing. And that's it for halftime. Thank you for joining us. We send you back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one. He's checked in for Vassell. Steven Adams checked in for Houston. Sohan and Wemby are the bigs. Chris Paul out there with De'Aaron Fox. And it's MP in at small forward. That's the San Antonio 5. Rockets trail by 12. And Grant, you look at the Rockets' additions over the last year or two. There's an emphasis on toughness.
Yeah, toughness, both physical and mental. Those are the kinds of veterans they've brought in. And that extends, of course, to the coaching staff, too.
6 on the shot clock. Holiday from long range. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got rebound number 7 tonight. MP, the pass to Fox. Yes, sir! Fox finishing. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Thompson against MP. Outside Eason. Adams a screen. Lets a 3 fly. Eason can't get it to go. On offense, here is San Antonio. They're on an 18-4 run. And we've got a report now. Let's find out the news on Alperen Sengun.
I caught up with the head athletic trainer for Houston. He said they're concerned this is a serious injury and it's going to keep him out of the rotation. Any injury is the last thing you want this earlier in the year. A bad break for them, Brian.
All right, Allie, thank you. Sadly, that's not the news fans were hoping for, guys.
Definitely not. Seems like he's got a long, tough road ahead of him.
That's just awful news. You really feel for the guy, and you know everyone in the NBA family is wishing him a speedy recovery.
Yep, count it.
You really have to question the defensive effort on that possession.
Yeah, I got to agree. Their defensive commitment's got to be a lot better.
Thompson passes to Eason. And it's Adams missing. Spurs lead by 14. On the wing, MP, defended by Thompson. Nice move. And MP with a layup. Paul's got 4 points this quarter.
Yeah, showing a little versatility with their offensive attack. In the first half, it was about the 3-ball. In the second half, they've emphasized interior scoring.
Outside Holiday. Adams with a screen on Paul. Three-pointer. Holiday hits the trifecta. Holiday's got 6 points.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from that.
Pass to Green. Outside Holiday. Adams with the ball. 1 second left. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama. And so it's San Antonio in command with a 13-point lead at the end of the quarter. We hear teams talk about wanting to get the ball inside, but this is how you do it. Back after this. Greg Popovich addressing his team. Let's hear what he had to say.
The way we keep a lead is to keep making stops, gang rebound, and keep the pace on offense.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. So on the floor for Houston, they've got Thompson. Dylan Brooks is out there with Steven Adams. Then it's Aaron Holiday, and it's Whitmore in at the 2. Rockets trail by 13. Thompson passes to Holiday. Back to Thompson. And the shot is good on the assist by Holiday. Holiday's got 3 assists tonight.
You see there, Thompson does a good job of sneaking into the lane and finishing.
MP capitalizing in close.
And this is what you want to do when you've got a big lead. You must stay aggressive.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless, building this lead in every way possible.
To the paint. Thompson in the post. Outside Holiday. Shot clock at 6. Releases. And rebound by Hall. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for San Antonio. Over Thompson. And it's Hall missing. Rockets trail by 13. It's stolen by Barnes. MP against Brooks. Kicks it out to MP. Stan, you started as an assistant in the NBA back in 1995. Now, all of these years later, for a coach, what's been the biggest change, you think?
Well, I think the biggest change, Brian, has been that we don't practice as much. There's much less time spent on the court with your team. It's more done in terms of film and individual work and not 5-on-5 type practice like it was back in 1995.
You mean to say we're talking about practice?
That's exactly right.
Houston making some changes. Alperen Sengun's checked in for Adams. Eason comes in for Brooks. And Jalen Green subbed in for Whitmore. And Houston has possession. It's a 16-point game. Fox against Green. Rebound by San Antonio. Wembanyama's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. MP against Thompson. MP no good. Rockets trail by 16. Green, the pass to Holiday. Thompson scanning the floor. Sengun, the screen. Thompson in the post. He's guarded by Paul. Houston with another miss.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
And Hall gets it to go.
MP on a mission there to get to the bucket.
For Houston, they've gone 1 of 4 since the fourth quarter began. Sengun, a screen on Paul. Here's Holiday. Misses, and the dry spell continues. San Antonio leading by 18. Ball finds MP. Launches a three. It's good. The assist that time from Paul. Paul's got his third assist of the night.
That's a smart shot. I love seeing MP take the three in that situation.
Timeout called. Houston. They're losing by 21. So San Antonio going with almost an entire new group here. Massey, he's checked in for Victor Wembanyama. Barnes comes in for Sohan. Branham's checked in for De'Aaron Fox. And Castle's subbed in for Paul. To the inside. Here's Brooks. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
Well, he led him with the pass there, almost like a quarterback timing a route. That was impressive.
It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play opportunity. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Spurs.
Well, they've been hitting threes at a high clip, and the defense hasn't done enough to challenge them at the line. They need to close out and run them off the three.
They're also doing a good job working the ball inside tonight. The defense has been struggling to slow them down there in the paint.
Free throw good, MP. And you see player training methods, Grant, a lot more than just running and getting shots up.
And you know, B.A., what interests me, players not just training their bodies better than ever, but also their minds. They're working on hand-eye coordination drills and just all kinds of stuff to enhance their reflexes.
On offense, here is San Antonio. This run. Oh, he packs it down!
That is incredible. Talk about finishing with power. MP showing the rim no mercy there.
There's the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, capturing the moment. The Rockets shooting only 40% from the floor in this game. Eason a screen on Paul. Holiday from long range. Rebounded by the Spurs. Wembanyama's got a rebound number 12 here already in the game. And it's Hall missing. Houston has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Crafty move. Misses the layup.
I mean, come on. That's a shot you expect him to make.
Fox outside. There's the three. And it's Hall missing. And Houston has possession. Pass to Holiday. Eason with the ball. He's against Sohan. 6 to shoot. Outside, Green. And here's Thompson for 3. Rebound by San Antonio. The drive by MP, and the shot goes. MP's got 42 in the game.
Impressive job by this team, and you really can't discount the impact of this crowd here.
No, I'd be lying if I said the crowd doesn't have an impact. It's certainly felt from the head coach all the way down.
And so it's San Antonio easily grabbing this one. Boy, they were something special to watch tonight, and the crowd loving every second of it.
It's always a great feeling when you play this well for your fans. This team really showed what it's capable of.
And that'll do it, folks. For Stan Van Gundy, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, I'm Brian.
MP, you are the straw that stirs the drink.
Solid effort tonight on both ends. Surprisingly loud crowd tonight. This should be a good one. The other team's already worried about stopping you, MP.
And there's a lot of excited basketball fans revved up and ready to get going. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry. From the sideline, we'll have David Aldridge. We'll be hearing from him in just a moment. And it's still early in the year, but already some trends developing as we check out the new power rankings. Taking a look at Oklahoma City. They're moving on up, 4th spot in the rankings this time around.
And you know, for the Spurs, they've just kind of burst out of the gate here with some fire, feeling disrespected by pundits who overlooked them as a top team.
And a look at the starters for San Antonio. Sochan is the 4 with the lengthy Wembanyama playing the 5. Paul out there with De'Aaron Fox. And it's Vassell in at the 3 slot. And for the Thunder, the 4 early on.
The team's outlook, kind of define their direction. So I expect to see them keep the intensity up, so we should be in for a fun one.
Aaron Wiggins, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. And San Antonio with the change here too. Hall's checked in for Vassell. Oklahoma City's gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. Dort finds Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Holmgren. The shot comes out. Good defense by Wembanyama. Sochan, the pass to Paul, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Paul. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Well, I talked with head coach Mark Daigneault. Now he's worried Chris Paul will take over the game, saying he's mentally beyond where most players have ever been. His ability to read the floor, make decisions, work the refs, call out teammates, he checks every box when it comes to leadership. Back to you.
Thank you, David. For 3, Holmgren. That falls. Nice feed that time from Wiggins.
And with that threat of the outside jumper, Holmgren generates space for this offense.
And we've got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. Shams, what's the story?
Guys, thanks. The Thunder, last season's top seed in the West, but they didn't rest on their laurels. They traded for a lockdown defender in Alex Caruso and signed hard-charging big man Isaiah Hartenstein. With their improvements, this is a team set to continue its upward trajectory. They have tons of draft capital moving forward and a ton of upside.
Big moves indeed. Okay, Shams, thanks for the report. Clock is at 3. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. Rebound, San Antonio.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
And here's MP for 3. Drops in the tray. Hall's got 5 now.
And they are shooting the lights out from distance here early.
Thunder trailing by 11. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Hartenstein. And here is Dort. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. MP deciding where to go with it. Off target from outside. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Thunder. A three-pointer, Wiggins. Here's Hartenstein. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. Chris Paul picks up that one.
He gets really smooth sometimes. Gilgeous-Alexander has some size and challenged the defense with it that time.
Greg, seems like we always talk about Shai Gilgeous-Alexander's offensive side, but when it comes to deflections and steals, his defense, he's one of the best.
Yeah, his two-way ability is sometimes overlooked in the mainstream media, but people in the know how good of a defender he is.
He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. 7 points in the game.
Defensively, they've been a step slow here to start.
Wallace outside. Williams passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Williams a screen on Paul. Gilgeous-Alexander gets a very good look and converts.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
The first quarter concludes in a double-digit lead on the scoreboard. Spurs lead by. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And a comfortable margin for the Spurs here, guys.
Coming in hot. They were sharp from the perimeter right out of the gate.
They just couldn't seem to know what it was that they needed to do and how to stick them from outside. The defense pretty lost.
On the court for San Antonio here in the second. In the backcourt, it's the veteran Paul paired with Castle. MP out there with Barnes. And it's Bassey in at center. Spurs leading by 11. MP, that's for 2. Money from the wing. MP's got 11.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
Wiggins sets a screen for Mitchell. Offline with his 3. San Antonio's gone 5 of 9 when they put up the three-point shot tonight. Here's MP. Nice touch on the bank shot.
Impressive, really, from that short 17 area. They are not missing many.
Pass to Caruso. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. The Thunder with another miss. The Spurs have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. MP against Caruso. Here's MP. Good for another basket. He's put up 10 shots and made 7 of them.
And what a night to remember for MP. Still so young, this guy could have many nights like this in the future.
Wiggins outside. Williams passes to Wallace. Williams a screen. Shoots. The Thunder with another miss.
Not a bad shot from the mid-range. The D's giving it to him, and he's usually got an eye in that kind of range.
Here's MP. The rebound by Mitchell. Thunder trailing by 17. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, the Thunder are young, but they figured out how to win. Defensive ace Lou Dort talked about their chemistry. He said nobody cries about shot selection or anything like that. We know what each player can do. We just really want to see the team win and succeed. And Kevin, you see that in their play.
Don't you, David? Every single game, pulling in the right direction. For the Thunder, Hartenstein, he's checked in for Williams. Williams comes in for Alex Caruso. And Shai Gilgeous-Alexander subbed in for Mitchell. Victor Wembanyama is checked in for the Spurs. Vassell comes in for Castle.
Shouldering more and more of the offensive load, SGA understands that his teammates they depend on him to set them up too.
Right to the rack, it's MP.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Seems to be nobody standing in his way. No roadblocks for him to get to his spot, capitalize, and continue to be aggressive.
Wallace misses.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Here's MP. That's good from 17 feet away. 19 points for MP.
Flat out taking the game over, and there's no way he's going to give it up.
Ball against Gilgeous-Alexander. Lays it up off the glass.
Gilgeous-Alexander, fantastic concentration.
Greg, you know this. Getting that second contract is a major goal for young players in the NBA, like Devin Vassell.
And Devin did, signing a huge 5-year extension in 23. He ended up having his finest year after inking that deal. Vassell has a very bright future.
And the Thunder with some changes. Holmgren, he's checked in for Williams. Alex Caruso comes in for Aaron Wiggins. And it's Dort in for Wallace. The Spurs also changing it up. Johnson comes in for Barnes. And De'Aaron Fox subbed in for Chris Paul. Down low. Nice defense from Dort.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Offensive rebound, Gilgeous-Alexander.
And in the first quarter, he was consistently getting to the line and really causing headaches for the D. Haven't seen that same type of consistency here in the second.
First free throw is good. Brent, it seems like throughout his career, Gilgeous-Alexander has an answer to whatever the defense might. Spurs making a change here. Hall's checked in. It's Dort on the wing. Guarded by Fox, and the shot is good. The Spurs lead has been cut down now to just 11 on the bucket from Dort.
And Dort has a nose for the bucket.
Pass to Sohan. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Oh, MP sinks the triple.
This quarter belongs to him, and that's how you do it when you're out in front. Don't play it safe. Keep that momentum going.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Right wing. From downtown. Rebounded by the Spurs. Wembanyama has got 6 rebounds now in the game. A 3 from MP. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Paul's got his 3rd assist on the night.
Unstoppable. He has got it on automatic out there.
And through one half, it hasn't even been close. It's San Antonio leading by 17. We've got more in store for you right after this.
Welcome, one and all. Before we hear Kenny and Shaq's insights on that first half, let's look ahead and check out the upcoming schedule.
When I look at San Antonio, right now a lot of teams are still figuring things out, shuffling rotations, and players are trying to get their timing back.
Yeah, plenty of it. Now we'll take a look back at that first half. What an all-around performance it was for the Spurs.
Vintage teamwork right there tonight. Everyone is looking to be the setup guy.
Yeah, when anyone could be the next to score, the defense can't tell what's coming, and the ball is certainly...
And that is a wrap. Now let's send you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a... Wiggins, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Cason Wallace comes in for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Hall's checked in for the Spurs. For years, it seemed like the league was going to go smaller. But lately, Greg, it seems like size is back in fashion.
Yeah, I mean, look at the MVP award, right? Centers and Jokic and Embiid winning it recently. Even Giannis, you know, I wouldn't consider him small. And just overall around the NBA, it feels like bigger teams are having more success.
The 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Holmgren and Hartenstein. Alex Caruso out there with Wallace. And it's Wiggins in at the 3, the small forward. That's the lineup out there for the Thunder. Wiggins passes to Holmgren. Now here's Caruso. Tries a 3. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. MP up top. Launches it. Bangs home the trifecta. MP's got 2 now from beyond the arc in the 3rd for the Spurs. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
This can make it so much easier for your teammate when you throw that lead pass that gets to him right on the money, whether that's on the run or in the shooting pocket.
And the 3 ball is good.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
Oklahoma City has gone into a slump here from 3-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the 3rd. Here's San Antonio now. They're on a 19-7 run. This one for 3. Good, and Paul gets the assist. MP's got 39.
Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
36 seconds left to play here in the 3rd. Inside. Wallace finds Caruso. Now Hartenstein. Defended by Wembanyama. Just 5 to shoot. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. Wallace, good.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Paul passes to Hall. A 3 ball. It's Chet Holmgren with the rebound. Holmgren's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Pass to Wallace. Got it up. Oh, and the buzzer beater's good.
Wow, what a way to finish up the quarter.
That's an incredible shot there. Just let it fly, take a chance, and somehow that one goes in.
And at the end of the 3rd quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. On the floor for San Antonio, they've got MP. He's out there with Barnes. And it's Castle in at point. And it's Barnes with the ball for the Spurs. It's off to Utah after this game where they'll face the Jazz. That'll be the 2nd of this 2-game road trip.
I just don't think they want him taking that kind of shot again. His teammates are just laughing, shaking their heads there on the bench.
To the paint, here's Williams. Off target at the rim. The Spurs shooting has been fun to watch in this game. They're at 57%. And here is MP. Branham, the pass to Hall. There's the 3. Wiggins with the rebound. The Thunder shooting not great, 40% for the game. Pass to Topic. Brent, of all the things I can ask you, I've thought about this one. What would you say is the most important thing a team has to do to be an NBA champion?
Kevin, it's pretty simple. Accept your role. And when that happens, stars will be stars, and role players will be there to support the stars in any way they possibly can. But to accept your role and to sacrifice for the good of the team, it's going to give you a chance to hold that trophy.
To the middle, here's Wiggins. Out to Wallace, takes a 3. That falls. Nice feed that time from Wiggins. Wiggins has got 3 assists now in this one. MP against Wallace. Pulls up on the elbow. Wiggins with the rebound. Thunder have gone 1 of 4 since the end of the 3rd quarter. On the wing, Wallace. And Oklahoma City again with the bucket.
I mean, even he was surprised to be that open.
San Antonio's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. And here's MP for three. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
And until he cools off, I'd keep the ball in his hands.
For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Shots good by Topic.
Well, that's how you draw it up right there. A screen to shed the defense, a quick move to the bucket, and you get the lay-in.
And here's MP for three. Drains the three-pointer. Hall's got 47 points.
MP stretching out the defense.
Outside Williams. Pass to Wallace. Fires the three. That's another one for him. His fifth in just 7 shots.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from range.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
The three from MP connects again from distance.
He's got this defense scrambling, and even when they've got 2 guys on him, he just finds a way to create space.
And he's making some team history. He just tied the franchise record for three-pointers in a single game. Pass to Wallace from past the arc. And that one is off. For San Antonio, they've gone 5 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Strong work at that end of the floor.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for San Antonio.
When you shoot this well from three-point range, you're really hard to stop. The defense didn't rotate out fast enough to stop the hot shooters.
Exactly, Kevin. They were lethal from deep.
And during the long NBA season, each contest important here tonight. Tonight's win will give them 4 on the season.
And this is a great way for them to kick off this season series. 2 more games ahead, and they've taken the mental advantage with this win tonight.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for MP.
He was tough to cover all game long. One of those nights when he felt like nobody could stop him, and they didn't.
Topic, no good. Smooth sailing for San Antonio. Here's MP. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. MP's got 54 points.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very, very decisive victory for the club tonight.
11 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Lets it go from 14. And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
And that's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Brett Berry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our 2K Sports crew. See you later.
Another game, another win. Back to work tomorrow.
Knowing the kind of player MP is, that 50-point outburst was just the beginning. I bet we see 60 points very soon.